Check, 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 check. I'm gonna give this one to you since it's charged up. I'm gonna be offline in a second.
Sounds good.
All right, we out here. It's a handstand hybrid type workout. Don't get it. You got wrists, knees, slow downs. I gotta go to a meeting, but I'll be back. Kid, we'll keep it going.
Yes. You'll be one step ahead, and I'll be one step behind you, but one step ahead of everyone else. So I'll keep the audio going.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for you, Corey.
What's up?
What do you like about consistency in your schedule?
Expectation. I think between accountability and expectation, if I know what my schedule is going to be, then it takes out the guesswork of what I can expect in terms of what I'm going to accomplish, what I'll get done. And because it's consistent, it helps with accountability of knowing, okay, this is what's coming up, so it has to get done. Wanting to kind of do things free and whatever sometimes, but a lot of times those times end up with not much getting done.
Yeah.
So I think for me, that's where the consistency of knowing ahead of time what the schedule is and having it consistent. All right, now I know what I can do and what to expect, and then how to build off of that expectation. So if I know I'm going to get like 3 or 4 handstand workouts in this week, then I know that I'm going to get better on what I did last week.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it takes out the guesswork. I'm not hoping for anything anymore. It's like, this is what's going to happen if I stay this course.
That's cool.
Yeah. Consistency, it's a word I always connect with discipline. Yeah, consistency and discipline to me go hand in hand because it gives you the accountability and it gives you a good sense of like what's the word I'm looking for? A realistic perspective of expectation.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who have goals and it's just like, well, I hope this happens, but no one's putting in the work.
Yeah. And then, so it's not going to happen.
Nah.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think very similarly. I think like it's fun to experiment with differences in your schedule and things like that. But the more I'm even just facing the consistency now of like living in the same place for a long time. So I got a lot of adventures and met a lot of great people traveling a lot with the military and with the church in Australia. So I don't regret any of that, but there's a certain type of growth in there, like just by being exposed to so many different things. But so far, I am really liking the expectation part, like you said. Nice. That was good. Yeah, just being like, I was just thinking when you say back in the lab again, you know, and whenever a homeboy says that in his books, you know, David Goggins, back to the lab, the mental lab. And it's like, yeah, I feel that being consistent here, coming here pretty much every day, doing workouts every day, like, it just feels like secure, I guess. of just knowing I'm going to be here every day and I can rely on that. Yeah, and I can see. And that's when I think you start to see a lot of growth. I think that a lot of consistency goes hand in hand with like maturity. Like as you get older, a lot of people like want more regularity in their lives as you get older. And that seems boring to young people and to adventurers, but I think there's something really nice about it, really wise about it.
Yeah, I think that's important too. People look for, there you go.
Oh,
You just got to get your hips a little bit more.
yeah, because I keep falling back still.
Mhm.
Okay,
That was a good rep though.
thanks.
People want the consistency from their life, but it's almost like if I say I want to get better at handstands, but every time I come to the gym, I'm working on bench press. There it is.
Oh, dang, that was. I did the little tuck more than the leg split, but that helped. Yeah.
It does. How do I find that sweet spot?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like I can't get better at my handstand if every time I go to the gym to train, I'm working on bench press.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, I want this consistency. I want this. But are the things that I'm doing, the little habits that I'm creating within my own experience, are they adding up to what I want?
Mm.
Or are they pointing in a completely different direction?
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of times people are not aware of that. It's like, well, yeah, I'm working out. Yeah, but how are you working out?
Mm-hmm.
It isn't just that you're doing it. Are you eating enough food? Yeah, I'm eating enough food. What are you eating?
Mm-hmm.
When are you eating? How are you training? Am I training specifically for this or for something else? So all that to say is like the consistency should be less of an expectation, but something that's generative, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I want the consistency in my life, if I'm sitting back and saying, man, I wish things were more consistent. Well, how do the little things that I do on a day-to-day basis add up to consistency?
Yeah, absolutely.
How do they generate that as
Yeah.
opposed to, and I hope this happens.
Yeah. I think a lot of times it's saying yes to certain things, like in your schedule, like, yes, I'm going to go do this. But for my life, it's more saying no to a lot of things.
Yeah.
And that you get, oh, I could go and do this and I could go and do this. That's a good one. Let's go. Yeah.
See, this is why I need more reps of this because I know it's just getting my body used to. I should have straddled down. That's the next thing. Straddle back down instead of tucking down.
Yeah.
But that might be a YouTube clip right there.
Oh.
Scotty in the chat. Ghost ended in the chat. I see you. Maybe Mark in the chat. But yeah, to use this as an example, how many times have we talked about workout plans and I've told you I'm always like tweaking the workout? But now, because not only am I seeing some of the gains from the handstand work, in addition to already trying to gear more of it in that direction, it's like, well, this is the thing that I want to get more consistent at, so I need to do this more.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
So it continues to evolve. And like, I have the whole thing over here. I don't know how much more it's going to change.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm zeroing in on the thing that I want. And even that, I think, as a reality, I don't know how many people genuinely know what they really want, if they actually acknowledge that.
Yeah.
Or a lot of people say they want things, but do you really?
Yeah.
So it's both
Have
sides.
you thought that through? Yeah. Is that
Have you
really
thought
what you
through,
want?
Is it really what you want? Or are you just throwing things out there because it sounds cool? Like,
yeah.
That kind of self-evaluation is important. Because if you don't know what you truly want or who you truly want to be, it's going to be very hard to do the things to get you in that direction.
Yeah, you're right. That goes totally with how we were talking about like autonomy and being your authentic self. And whenever you're living the life that you want to, then it naturally attracts the people that are in a similar lifestyle or that want that kind of lifestyle.
Yes.
And so let's go. Oh, that was a good stuff. Yeah, but it seems like that is a key also to finding out who you are in a lot of senses, is like, what are the things that I like so much that I'm consistent with? Because if you have consistency in your schedule, then you're able to say that, like, these are the things I want, these are the things I like, and that tells you a lot about who you are,
Yes.
you know? Yeah.
I was thinking about this when I was out working at Coach's house the other day, or yesterday.
Yeah.
I was thinking, and that's one of the reasons I like working out there, like just on my own, being my thoughts. I just started thinking about, who is it that I'm really trying to be?
Mm.
Who have I been at certain points that I enjoyed more than who I am at this point? And how can I make the change to retain those good parts while also enjoying the level ups in these other areas, and putting that complete picture together? So I spent maybe a couple of hours thinking about that, and it was good.
Yeah.
It's like we always have the ability to go back in the lab and think about, how do I, it's almost like a chemist. What ingredients do I need more of to get this outcome? What do I need less of if I want to get this outcome? If I want to stop getting this outcome, what do I need to take away? Because it just goes to the point. There's a lot of things that we do consistently that we may not want to do consistently. And then we wonder, well, why am I doing this? There are a number of other things that are contributing to that. But if I never reflect on it, then I never make the actual change.
Yeah. Yeah, reflection is so necessary. Nice. That was a good one.
Well, I'm getting this, man. I'm getting this. Cookies. I'm telling you, man, like every rep of this handstand or one of these drills, it's like, yo, fight with that balance.
Man, the progress feels so nice.
It does.
Yeah.
We're set for this meeting.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Just left with me. Half an hour. It's going to be good. All right, let's see what we have. We got, who's in here for, let's see, Ghost in the chat, Emmett, Scotty Russ, Host. Oh, that's me. All right. Hey, guys. It's leans, slow downs, leg stretch, flex, question mark, and then leans again, 4 sets. Okay, so I just hit I think it's a circuit too. I should have paid attention more to when he was explaining. Let's see. Leans, slow down, legs, flex, which I'm just going to take to mean stretches. Okay, time for a lean. Let's see if Harold is gonna roll up.
Hello.
Hey, bro. Dude, I'm in the lab. Oh, wait. Turn around. Hey, man. Wow. I was just going to invite you here, and here you are. Very cool. Corey is in a meeting for the next half an hour, but we're doing some handstandy stuff today, so as well as some arm dip farmer's carry stuff as well.
We're probably gonna be a little light today.
Hey.
I have an incorporation day. Honestly, that might get pushed to tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure.
Incorporation day. What does that look
Start my
like?
business.
Let's go. Come on, man.
My buddy and I, he's been wanting to start a business too. So
Yeah,
we're like gonna get together on the computer and do that, but
dude, amazing.
I might have to ask him. We tentatively
Oh. It is a little open. Okay, good. Bro, let's go. Getting the business going though. That's exciting. Really?
So he's based in New York right now. You might know him, Danny.
Danny.
You might hear the name. He's an extra name.
I think I met him once.
Well, he tries to come for different stuff.
Cool.
I want to start that. Get off the ground.
It's really exciting. Thanks.
I had to catch myself. I was getting a little anxious. I'm like, oh no, I'm not there yet. Man, Harold, I'm doing something a little different right now.
Mm-hmm.
I have to remember that.
You are.
When I finish doing what I'm doing, I might have that all day.
Yes. Yeah, the fact that you're being consistent at something that's really difficult right now is that we are doing the same thing, just in a different way, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, how are you feeling right now? After 20 days or what? Okay, sweet. That's 3 weeks down. That's crazy. Man. Okay. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, we're live. Just me though. I'm the host right now. Getting some practice, I guess. Nice. Starting businesses is exciting. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a tiny investment.
Yeah. And I don't know how clear the process is, you know. There's probably a lot you have to do with.
It is.
Yeah.
I think we're going to use a third-party source
Okay.
Getting into a lot of it.
That's good.
Not really get a lot of those questions out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's smart.
Mm-mm-mm. That looks painful.
That's fun. But it helps.
Mm-hmm.
Step by step, stride by stride.
What have you been up to today?
Just working, trying to be productive, paying my bills.
Yeah.
I still have that limited transportation, so a lot of today is actually calling and solidifying my transportation for the week in my schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did spend a good amount of today talking about that job opportunity we
Yes.
have. So just making sure that that lined up okay.
Yeah. That's exciting. Wow, that's good hip work.
In terms of specifics,
Mm-hmm.
is this like a program that Corey himself is developing?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 5-day workout plan where 2 days are a lot more handstand specific, but the other 3 days have a few handstand related things. Yeah. And but one day is more of an arm day, and another day is more of a chest day, and another day is a leg day. And the other 2 days are handstand specific, which there's stuff in there like working lever, which are skills to develop as well. But today, see, there's some explosive pull-ups and some dips, and some rows and calf jumps and farmer's carries. Yeah. Should be good. Slow it down. Legs. Flex and leans. All right, I'll try to.
Nutritionist.
Mhm.
Working with a naturopathic doctor on this program.
Yeah.
He actually told me to not work out
Mm.
while I'm doing this.
Hmm.
That makes sense. I'm at such a calorie deficit. Every time I do anything, I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Yeah.
Um,
Wow.
I just
Wow.
have to be careful. But what I am doing is small maintenance things so that I train my body to cut a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
So when I do start bulking, or when I do
Yeah.
start getting more explosive in my exercises, the muscles to do those things will still be there. They wouldn't have gone
Mm-hmm.
away. My body will still know, hey, this is still a requirement.
Yeah. That's wise.
Sometimes, yeah.
I think that's great. And you're maintaining like some flexibility and mobility that might be lost. Yeah. So that's great. Nope. Go back.
Can I do shoulder taps at all?
No.
If you were to incorporate just simple shoulder taps in a week, everything that you want to do, maybe even less time, you'd be able to do easily. Right now,
Yeah.
very small muscles in your shoulder
Yeah.
that are hesitating to do what you want them to do,
Mm-hmm.
and they can do it. You just need to leave them there and not help them for a while. And so it requires you being upside down in this
Hmm.
for a little bit. How we recreate that? Shoulder taps.
Mm.
Right?
Okay.
Shoulder taps that recreates the motion of shifting your body weight, keeping everything nice and tight, supporting everything, moving this arm in some way, shape, or form,
Hmm.
and then coming back as if you were walking. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have to be shoulder taps, but shoulder taps is a good one to use.
Yeah.
I was actually going to try this today. We'll see what I can do.
I like that plan.
But also,
Yeah, you are. Ooh. Let's see. Mm. Hey, Donnie. Good to see you, man. I did. Yeah, some of my friends left it, so. Yeah. Thanks, man. I'm going to take it too. Appreciate you. Yeah, good. See ya. Bum, bum, bum. Do you listen to music a lot? Do you listen to music a lot? What kind of music do you listen to? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah.
As a music major, I really got too much about it.
Mm-hmm. Wow, so you have an undergrad with music as your... Wow, interesting.
It's my associates, not my bachelor.
Okay. Associates. And then your bachelor's is...
My bachelor's of science specializing in psychology of music, and minor in event management.
Interesting. Do you ever see yourself doing something with that field?
Music?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
Waiting to do with finance.
Mm-hmm.
Because as much as I love the arts don't make money.
Yeah,
It's not going to do them either.
they don't.
So I want to be able to do my art and pay my bills.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it's as far as I can, but for now, those projects on pause.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming back to the next.
Mm. Yeah. What would it look like for you to have your dream job with music? Like, what would it look like to just go all in right now? A music what? Oh, okay. Huh. To help people through like trauma and stuff? Or what? Okay. What other ways are there? Mm-hmm.
Help in their recovery.
Hmm.
It's something that when the mind connects music to movement, the body responds a lot quicker, a lot more naturally.
Yeah.
And if you were to tell someone, move your finger, touch this button.
Mm.
Move your finger, touch this button. If that button has a sound, the whole experience of you making that sound registers as a completely different thing in your brain. And so then for those people who have those blocks, who have those challenges, or then using music to tap into those, or to bypass the roadblocks and tap into the recess of the mind where these things are responsive. And it is feedback. I know we can get the relief, the recovery, the goals that the clients are looking for. And there's a variety of instruments that you can use. But that's just one way. There's, like you said, helping people with trauma in terms of just being able to relax, feel safe, feel comfortable. There is using, I mean, we use it when you work out. If you're the type of person that uses music to work out,
Yeah.
that's one way that music is, you know, helping you get some extra gain. And for those people in psychology, like, oh, music is a cheat code. All right, well, if that's the case, then everybody who's, you know, supplementing all this stuff is a cheat code.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 'cause you're using something.
Yeah.
And that's not the point. The point is not to use something. And I understand if somebody was like, well, for part of your workout, you have to show a little bit of self-control in the mind, to tune things down. Get that, especially, you know, in sports as well, you have to be able to zero things out and lock in. But also, like, if the goal is to do the thing, and there's a way to support yourself doing the thing,
Mm-hmm.
do that.
Yeah, true.
It's not hindering you. It's not stopping you. It doesn't take away from your gains, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what your goals are.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and everything we do shapes our mind. So if you use music or don't use music, like you're shaping your mind, but it's almost like life is what you make of it. So if you want to use music and you want to have that experience, then you can choose to. So I don't know that it's necessarily right or wrong. It's more of like choosing what you want to become, I guess. Yeah. I like your toe socks. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, hopefully we can all go do some work soon with Coach Dan. Mm-hmm. Oh. Would I be able to pull? Or yeah? Okay.
I didn't want to take you out.
No, let's try. I just gotta. Bro, this is pretty wild. Okay. 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 Ready? 1, 2, 3. Where do you feel your hips? Or somewhere else?
I don't want the band to snap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to extend my legs.
Oh, bro. This is crazy.
That idea.
You can try.
There are straps that can do this. I don't know if this is the right pound,
Yeah.
strap for this. Let's maybe not. I'm pretty stuck right now.
You want me to help you get it undone? Okay. Wow, this is.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. It's like a human trapeze. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Tomorrow is. Today's Monday? Okay. Excuse me.
What time do you think you'd want to come over today?
Man, I was thinking right after the workout, but I know you're doing business stuff. Are you still doing business stuff tonight? No? We could just do like an hour or 2 of games and then, yeah, that'd be nice. Cool. I have a bunch of homework, but I've done a lot today, and I think I'd be miserable if I tried to do more tonight before bed. It's like, what a good way to put myself in a bad mood is just doing more schoolwork. Yeah, moderation. Oh, nice. Yeah, dude, I get lonely easily. But God helps me out. Like today, I spent most of my day alone, but I went to the wellness center. So there were just like, even though I needed to work alone on my laptop, there would be people that would pass by and I would get to talk to for a few minutes. And so I think that like, I'm trying to realize that God supplies for all of my needs, and He knows that I love people. And I know that, I guess, one of the downfalls of my past relationship was looking for all of my love and attention and validation from the person in the relationship. And that's just not the way. That's not the way to go. No, because it all comes from God. But then if you want to be a little more practical, it comes from a community of believers, not just one person. So it's that concept that like, whether I'm in a relationship or not, God will supply for all of my needs. And we need human connection. And so God's going to make sure that's taken care of regardless, which is really cool. I'm glad that He does. But yeah, I guess the hard part for me is like trusting in that. Like, part of me wants to feel lonely, but I know I don't need to feel lonely. It's a choice, you know? I could choose to feel lonely, or I could choose to feel content. So I'm learning to choose contentedness. Thanks, man. Yeah, it is. Man, that's a pretty... Wow. On the front of the hip? Wow. Oh. Whoa. Mm. That's funny. It's very accurate.
Do you have time to spot some reps?
Sure. Yeah.
Assist, actually.
Yeah. What do you need?
I need this leg, my left leg,
Uh-huh.
to be able to go up and down.
Okay. Okay.
But that isn't enough.
Maybe like this or something. You want me to...
Okay, I'm gonna try one more. If it feels the same way, I'm gonna stop.
Okay.
Oh man. Here we go.
Let's go.
I think I'm still gonna stop. I wasn't gonna stop, but I think I'm still gonna stop.
Okay. That's good.
So this is where I have irritated my bulging disc
Mm.
in my back.
Mm.
So there is clearly a bulge now because I've been doing a really good job of dealing with my inflammation.
Mm-hmm.
So size-wise and storage-wise, those numbers are way down. But
That's
it also
great.
opens up so that I can feel things more accurately in my mind.
Yeah.
And this bulge is like out.
Mm.
And it's one of those things where fine until it gets irritated.
Hmm.
And then when it gets irritated, it fires up and I'm stuck for like another minimum 8 hours.
Wow.
So this is where my expertise, some of my professional training is limited.
Yeah.
Because this is where I could use third-party intervention and say, hey, look, I thought I was doing something that was beneficial for me. And maybe somebody could vouch for me and say that yes, it was, but the circumstances of my situation would not allow me to get the full benefits of this activity because of X, Y, and Z. So to get around that, I need a different solution. And as of right now, I'm not 100% sure what that solution is. And like, for example, I told you I am trying to rest.
Oh.
I am trying to rest. It's easy. I'm doing this program.
Yeah.
But see, I wouldn't consider what I'm doing working out per se. I'm just trying to get a little bit of some range of motion. I'm not really sweating or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But here I am, compromised
Mm.
after doing so little.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, man, this is where I start to get a little impatient. It's like, I'm trying to do the little thing. I'm not trying to do a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Small or
Yeah.
tumble or jump in the pit. Just trying to do a little bit of stretching.
Oh. Oh.
Here I am. I forgot what I was going to say about next sentence.
Wow.
I would like to more accurately describe what I'm feeling, but I don't think it would be.
It's hard to put into words sometimes, man. Yeah. Yeah, I guess there are words for it. Hey, you gotta feel how you need to feel, you know? It's all right. But just know that it's going to be okay. You can have the hope part of it.
Like, if I could remove myself from my own body, take that how you will.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I could actually work on it. Like, for example, if our body was like a suit,
Yeah.
take off and wash and iron. Oh, I could take real good care of it, because I'd be able to meticulously see what's going on and massage the correct areas and do some range of motion exercises without actually firing these muscles, because that's the problem. This needs to be moved, but I have the wrong muscles firing to do the job. So when those muscles fire, it irritates.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just pain.
Dang. I'm sorry, man. That sucks.
Everybody's got their battles and their journeys. I used to be, I guess, more cross with situations like this, but I immediately just think about the people who don't even have 4 limbs to use.
Mm-hmm.
They have more reason to be cross than I do. So
Yeah.
if those people are managing to have a positive attitude when they wake up, I don't have any excuse.
That's a good perspective. Yeah.
But I sit with them in that silent battle in terms of trying to do everything I can to take care of myself, and I hope in some way, shape, or form what I'm doing shows some sort of returns.
Mm-hmm.
For some people, like I was saying, for some people, they might never see progress. Like the person who's missing limbs, they have to just live with that. Maybe they could get, artificial limbs. For some people, that's not even an option. So you have to do the best that you can and be the best version of yourself, despite that. And so that's what I hope to do, even though I can't anymore, even though I can't anymore people, push people in the capacity that I want to. I can still continue my journey and make sure that it speaks for itself in terms of the person and the athlete that I want to become, that I can't become. Who knows, maybe. So when I think about this injury, I really feel like let's see if I can quote this correctly. Jacob that wrestled with God.
Yes. Yeah.
Jacob, in the sense that God like touched my hip and did something,
Mm-hmm.
but like intentionally to teach me something, and I'm trying to learn what that lesson was. And I know the Bible explains that one of many benefits or reasons why God did that was because when he finally met his brother was coming to do damage,
Mm-hmm.
100%. And it says that seeing his brother in that state softened his heart and allowed him to be receptive and allowed them to get that relationship again.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what it is for me in my story, but I believe that in some way, shape, or form, it's him teaching me something. Maybe I thought initially it was like God teaching me to slow down and be patient. And I'm like, but God, like I've been patient with a lot of stuff, but fine, we'll slow down even more. Like I'm already behind what I feel like behind all the other people that I started my educational journey, my professional journey, behind everybody and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But like God apparently is telling me to slow down more. I think in terms of slowing down, one of the things could have been my capacity. So I'm always wearing multiple hats,
Mm-hmm.
trying to do multiple jobs. Maybe slowing down was like, hey, you can focus on one thing at a time and be successful at that.
Mm-hmm.
And in that regard, maybe I haven't learned my lesson because here I am trying to add a fourth job to my schedule.
Just trying things, see what works. Yeah.
There's bills that need to be paid.
Yeah.
I don't know what the solution is for that other than to work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't gamble, so it's not like I can just go to the casino and be like, well, let's get the winning lottery this weekend and live off of that for a while.
Do you think it's possible that there are lessons you can learn from it, but that it wasn't God who put you through the hip injury or the bulging disc injury? I mean, yeah, it's a possibility. Yeah, because I have the same thinking of you pretty much all the time. Why did this happen? Why did this happen? Why did this happen? And I drive myself crazy overthinking the past or thinking about the future of figuring things out. And most of the time, reflection's very good and helpful, but my therapist told me reflection is not for punishment. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so powerful. I often reflect to see like what I did wrong, and it kind of just makes me feel bad, and it punishes myself. But reflection is not for punishment. And yeah, there are things to learn, but I guess I'll never know completely why a lot of things happened. And I think the lesson that God is trying to make me learn, that I'm having a hard time learning, is that I need to be okay with not knowing why, Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow. How do you feel like you were going through that?
I don't think there's ever something that really the way that I'm growing in my relationship with God. It's not something that's like, oh, once you got it, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, no, it's just going to be a different version.
Yes.
Different situations that bring us on, and you have to have the ability to stand firm and remember
Mm-hmm.
that that's what it was, the lesson. That you
Yeah.
so many things. I guess that's the beautiful thing about growing. And I'm like desperately trying to follow you and move on.
Oh, yeah. Do you want me to help you? Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, what would it mean? What would it change in this whole situation if anything at all, if you were thinking it wasn't God putting you through something to teach you a lesson? What would it change? Believing that God didn't put you through this and he didn't do it just to teach you a lesson.
My immediate response is keep an eye on.
Mm.
And that I then give the credit to who?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
The devil. And then I get angry.
Yeah.
This guy has been doing me dirty since day one.
Yeah, man.
You know? And to think that there's another thing that I have to add to the list to give him credit for. I hate doing
Mm-hmm.
that. I hate doing
Mm-hmm.
that. Because I don't want to give you any satisfaction of anything. I want to live as positively and as genuinely as possible. And if something happens, I want to take responsibility for it.
Yeah,
You know,
I understand
I
that.
want to learn that lesson. And then it's just, it's something that I think it would cause me to lean into my pettiness, and I can be very, very petty.
Mm.
But it's something that, like, you know, if I make it to heaven and God tells me, like, yeah, man, every single thing that happened was a direct, like, attack from the devil, I would feel so. I mean, it is in some way, shape, or form. It is,
Mm.
but like, I would love to think that I'm not so special that I'm constantly getting attacked, and despite the good things that I'm doing, because then that makes my relationship with doing the right thing even more complex. Because I'm already struggling with, well, I'm doing the right thing, and I keep getting burned.
Yeah.
I'm doing the right thing, and I keep getting burned. So I feel like my person, would go down this rabbit hole. Well, if I'm just constantly going to get attacked and still doing the right thing is not going to pay out, what the heck am I doing any of this for in the first place?
Mm. Yeah.
You know, and this is where it's good to be spiritually, fortified and have a good relationship with God. And this is why I step in. I'm like, God, you know what? I want to be able to accept the things I cannot change.
Mm.
I want to be able to lean on you for all my understanding. And I would like to have the frame of mindset as opposed to saying, oh, the devil is attacking me. I would like to say there is something that I can learn and I need to find out what it is.
Mm-hmm.
For me, that just feels more wholesome. For me, again,
Yeah.
for different people, it's different thing. But for me, I think that's a more wholesome approach for me to completely just like avoid the avenue of anger and blame,
Mm.
and instead immediately jump to, well, what is it that we learn? And I don't necessarily consider it to be like something crawling on my leg, and I would love to go fly.
It's a fly.
It's just a fly.
Yeah, he's kind of hanging out around here. I'll keep an eye on him.
Um, but I would like to, not say that, oh, God is attacking me, woe is me. Oh, not that. But with the understanding that in everything there's a lesson to be learned.
Mm.
In everything there's something to be gained. Whether it's positive or negative, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah.
So I would like to jump straight to the learning of the lesson and just, okay, and am I valid for being angry? Sure, but I've learned by getting angry so many times, like there's only so much that an emotion will do.
Yeah.
There's only so much that emotion will accomplish. So if I'm okay enough that I don't need to go through that emotion to get to the end result, then we can go ahead and bypass that, because I was somebody who grew up with, I don't like saying anger issues because that gives a perspective and a stereotype that that's not exactly what I'm trying to explain.
Mm-hmm.
But I had difficulty processing my feelings of anger and being able to understand what it was that those things were telling me and how to respond appropriately when I was feeling those feelings.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one way of the many that I've learned to process that emotion. And it's not like, oh, I'm just shoving it down or I'm ignoring it or like, no. I did process it. I thought about it and I said, hey, I can't get angry now. But what is that going to accomplish? If I want to use that energy in the gym or for exercise or in an artistic way. I have a way to channel that energy through those mediums.
Yeah.
But if it's just me with another person, for example, let's say I'm just communicating with someone, and I start to feel that there's anger approaching, well, how is this going to benefit me if I lean into that right now? I see only negative things in terms of my communication, in terms of my face, in terms of how I make the other person feel, in terms of my willingness to want to uphold a certain level of respect.
Yeah.
You know, so why roll the die and chance it when I can just say, hey, do you want this now, or do you want to move forward? I say, well, in my brain, I go, I don't want that. I don't want those outcomes. So I acknowledge the anger.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, the anger, for telling me what you need to tell me, and now I'm going to move on to the next thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And that's not easy to do in real time, let me tell you. But from where I've journeyed, it's been beneficial. It's been extremely helpful for me, just navigating things and realizing, oh, I could get emotional now, but that would completely blind me to what's actually happening. You should always try to have as much perspective as possible. Anger is kind of like putting on blinders.
Yeah.
So,
I could see that. Kind of like makes you more susceptible to irrational decisions instead of staying more clear-minded, like you said, the perspective. Yeah. What do you think are the lessons that you were meant to learn through this experience? Oh. Oh.
patience.
Mm.
Patience is the big thing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure to what extent and in what capacity, because I feel like in general, I feel like I'm a pretty patient person, but this has brought the intentionality of that concept way up, way up. Like I'm very good at stopping myself and being like, hey, think about this, what's going on, slow it down. Evaluating my goals. So I think I was on a trajectory to go into a lifestyle that wouldn't have been healthy for Harold in the spiritual way. I was in the process of moving. You're talking about the car accident, right? Yeah, I was in the process of moving to Minneapolis. Like I was going to accept the job. Amazon warehouse as a manager, starting training. So this temporary starting training, 26 and all. Yeah. After that, I had $6,000 saved in the bank. I've been saving that for my entire life. I had a car that was completely paid off. It was mine. I had a place to stay for anywhere from 3 to 6 months to just get myself acquainted with the area. No charge for rent. And
Yes,
then
sir.
I had, what's up, boss?
Chilling, man. Down in the building.
And then I had sorry. I have all my stuff basically I had packed up and prepped to make this journey. And I was thanking God for opening a way for me to, basically fly out of the nest, my mom's house. And I was finally going to be able to, make some strides towards the adulting journey that I was hoping for, or so I thought. And then literally as I'm driving there with all my stuff in the car, I got hit. And the whole time, I guess not the whole time, because my immediate thought was when I got hit, I thought I was going to die. and I said, it was like, you know, how some people say, "Oh, time stops and you see your life flash before your eyes."
Mm-mm.
That wasn't it for me. For me, time slowed down, yes, but it was like it slowed down, and it was only like God and I in that moment. And I was like, "Hey God, if this is it, you know, thanks for the ride.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I made it that far, but if you think this is my stopping point, I'm okay with that. You know, this isn't the greatest life on the planet. You know, I'd love to do that thing where in a blink of an eye, I see you again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I hope that I've made it
Mm-hmm.
and managed it, you know, up to par. And if I haven't, I'm sorry. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like I've tried my best. I've been through a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but if this is the life you're giving me now, you know, thank you and see you soon. And I just remember seeing the telephone pole and just expecting everything to just go there. And then I just remember opening my eyes and still seeing things around. Smoke is in the air, like blood is everywhere. And I just thought, why?
Mm-hmm.
I thought this was it. I for a split second, it's I don't know if this is dark, but for a split second, I felt a peace that I've never felt in my entire life. And it was like, I don't want to say yes, but just like it's over. Like when you've been studying for a test and you
Yeah.
finally take the test, and or when you know, I don't know, you've been holding a move really long time,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, it's just like that that feeling of like, and then coming to after that was just like life, bills, pain, problems, just like flooding in.
Dang, man.
It was just like, why?
Yeah. I just think of Ecclesiastes, man, and it's like, what's worth living for, you know? Almost nothing. Eat, drink, enjoy your work, fear God, and keep His commandments. It's like,
So, yeah, my understanding from that experience is obviously God's not finished with me.
mm-hmm.
There's some work that I must accomplish here on this planet.
Mhm.
It felt, and sometimes still now feels like a Jonah moment.
Mm.
You know, kind of like a combination of Joseph, Jonah, and my boy Job. You know, in that, like Jonah, I want to just like run away from the responsibility of having to finish the journey.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
like Jonah, I want to look at God and be like, but God, I did this. I did this. What the heck? Like, I did it. Like, where's your thing? And I guess I have this unrealistic expectation, you know, of what it is that God wants me to learn, or what it is, where God, I'm expecting God to do for me.
Mm-hmm.
In a similar sense, like Job, I want to scream out and cry and say it's not fair, you know. But and then I think of what God told him, and he's like, "Who are you? Who are you to question what I'm doing?"
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's okay. There's that, and that's hard. And then there's Joseph. Remembering Joseph as like a hero in that everything that happened to him was not fair.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in the beginning he was a little brat. You know, maybe you know, we don't know. I don't know the full extent, but he obviously had, you know, beef with his bros.
Yeah.
And as opposed to working it out with his bros like bros do, his bros wanted to get rid of him. So it must have been like, you know, really annoying, where his brothers were just that jealous.
Mm-hmm.
But thinking of how he decided to keep a positive attitude, and despite all these things, even Potiphar's wife, that was so fair.
Mm-hmm.
And Potiphar knew she was lying.
Mm.
That's the thing. It's like, man, Joseph had built such a relationship with Potiphar, even knew the circumstances of his position.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Man.
and so seeing how God bless every story, God bless the person, but we don't really see a resolution for Jonah's story. It kind of just ends with that vow.
Yeah.
But I hope to lean into the end story and the end credits
Mm-hmm.
of Job's story, of Joseph's story, and and I use that as fuel to kind of motivate myself to keep pushing forward. But I think the accident really made me relate to those three characters in the Bible specifically.
Hmm.
Those three. And Jacob.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is encouraging. Like if they went through a lot harder things than I've been through, then I can make it, you know. That's encouraging me. Corey, do you think that when bad things happen to good people, that sometimes it's God doing those things, or is it always Satan doing the bad things?
I think bad things happen to everyone.
Yeah.
I almost always laugh at that's a question that came up a lot in my classes. And I mean, ultimately, when we're talking about just the problem of sin and all that stuff, anyway, that's one of the questions that comes up. So I think, to me, the perspective I've kind of land on is bad things just happen. It's a sin, regardless who it is.
Mm-hmm.
And bad things will happen to bad people, bad things will happen to good people. And the question is, how do we navigate through that, depending on who we believe in and where we find like our comfort.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm not gonna put bad things happening on God because sin is out there.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's like let me give credit where credit is due. But God is the master of using bad situations for our good.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you mentioned Job, and even in his situation, a lot of people look at it like that was God doing that. But no, that was Satan. Sure, God allowed for that, but he also brought it all back on the backside of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm never gonna put bad things happening to good people, particularly on God.
Mm-hmm.
Or bad things are all happening. I'm not even gonna say when it comes down to the end of time and bad things are happening that God is doing.
Mm-hmm.
I would argue that it's happening because it's what those people chose.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the natural end result of what they chose.
Yeah.
So, yeah, for me and where I am right now, I don't see God doing bad things to anyone. I
Mm-hmm.
think that's a part of sin and something that Satan's trying to do and trying to pin that on God.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I agree completely with you. Yeah. I think God uses the bad situations to bring him glory afterward and to heal people afterward. And you can be stronger from the bad situation. But I think that bad things come from our own consequences and also a lot of times just sin, just the consequences of other people's actions and the consequences of evil forces in the world that are coming after us. Yeah.
I think your immediate response to your comment of
Mm.
what bad things, or if there's a comment of what bad things happen to good people,
That's a fail.
good one. Good one. Yeah, my immediate response is no person is good.
An old person?
No person is good.
Oh,
So
yeah,
as much as
true.
that person might be trying to live their best life, there are certain ramifications and
Mm-hmm.
consequences to our actions.
Mm-hmm.
Those are, like you were saying about end times. I would also argue there's been enough information out there that God says that He
There you go.
won't come and tell everybody has an information, so you will have to make a choice at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Choose to keep moving ignorantly and just say la-di-da,
Mm.
it is what it is, or you can choose to try to put your best foot forward and prepare for that day that you know is coming.
Yeah. Yeah. True. Huh. You know what's hard? Is the tension between, I think God wants every person to be content no matter where we're at in life. I feel like that's like a superpower of believing in Jesus. And Hebrews 13 says, be content with such things as you have, for he himself has said, I will never leave you or forsake you. So it's like the key to being content with where you're at in life, how Jesus wants us to be, is because he's with us and he'll never leave us or forsake us. So I find that that's important to try to learn and master and practice every day, just being content with where you're at. I find that juxtaposed to whenever scripture talks about it's not good for a man to be alone, and that like to be with someone is a godly desire. You know what I mean? So is it possible to be content and still have a desire to be with someone? Because if you have a desire to be with someone, I feel like that means like you're not content with being single, you know?
That's interesting. I don't know if being content means you don't want anything. I guess I would view that as there's a kind of resting, abiding is the word that comes to mind, but there's like an okay of being, it is what it is, but still wanting something. I think of Paul, who was single, as far as we know. But I think of the ailment that he had and how he's the same guy who was talking about being content in all things. And yet he was also saying, I prayed with all this effort for this thing to be removed from me. So I think there was, and here's why I say that. Let's say that a loved one is sick.
Yeah.
Am I content with that? So I don't ask for or desire something different than what the current is. I would say no, but I would also argue that wanting for something to be better doesn't mean that I'm not content in that sense.
Okay. I don't know, that kind of breaks my brain, but I like it. I like it.
Yeah, it's like, the three Hebrew boys. Do I think that they were content being in the fire? I think that they wanted something. I think they wanted to be saved, but I think they were okay with what happened, whatever the outcome would be. So that's slightly different than them just going into the fire and saying, all right, cool, we'll just burn up and be content.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see them expressing that. I see them expressing a desire to be saved, to be delivered from that situation, but the contentment on the backside of, but whatever God's will is, we're rolling with that. So I think that the two are not mutually exclusive.
That's cool. Okay.
It made me think of, you mentioned the experience of the three Hebrew boys, and I'm like, man, they got saved. What about people like John Huss? You know what they did? I want to know, what my dad explained, and I don't know if maybe it's supposed to do with the younger person, but he said that they got a friend that was doing videos and someone, they got a lot of mass. I'm not happy to be able to do it, but
I don't know. I would hope for their sakes. Like, I don't want to imagine if they could do that, but some of these stories, you know, they're true.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Oh.
getting really excited about cooking soon.
Yeah.
Shutting it up. So I want to make a baby food. That way, just keep things simple in terms of budgeting. Getting stuck, and that's usually just for that little while. And then I choose a core meal option at that time. So what I'd like to do is just be successful and say, hey, look, we've gone without food for 20 days. You can be patient for all these other recipes that I sent to you. Make it good. Fine. But that patience that you just gained in not having food, that doesn't help you start to do it in that. I have to taste the world every day.
I think something cool is like having simple meals in terms of like not a lot of ingredients. Like before the gym today, I had like a couple of bananas with peanut butter, and that was it. Instead of having like a banana and peanut butter and this and that and this, I think sometimes the body really likes just like, you can eat a lot still, but just to have a few simple things, your digestive system is like, oh, it makes it so much easier just to break down everything instead of having to sort through all these different nutrients. So I don't know, I'm experimenting with that too. I had a friend in Australia who he did some diet plan and it was like that. It was like a 1 ingredient meal. Like one meal would be like 10 bananas. Oh, no. He said he loved it. He said he felt so much energy from.
To each his own. It won't be me, but to each his own.
Yeah. Yeah, he would just surf and then come in and eat like a bunch of coconuts. What? Banoi noise. Yeah, and then come back. Go back out. Nice.
By doing this with the band, I'm feeling that firing that I was doing, that holding to stabilize myself to come back up,
Mm-hmm.
not firing.
Hmm.
Just letting me relax and sink a little bit deeper, and then when I'm ready to go up, everything just comes back by itself.
That's good.
Oh, I don't have to like pull something. Try to
Yeah.
True, that's true.
pull it.
Excellent point.
It always feels like I'm gonna pull something when I do this. This is helping me not fire as much.
Bro, I always want to bend my arms. You know, that's the hardest part for me. Trying to keep straight arms on the press up.
These last few sets, because we've only ever done like 4 of these. This is the most that we've done in a workout so far.
Mm-hmm.
So these last, I got like 2 more. I'm just gonna worry about leaning in that position and letting my feet naturally come up.
Okay.
Not trying to extend, just getting over the wrists.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Build the foundation.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
feeling like you're sitting all the way through there.
Let's say your hands were tied behind your head, and you could only reach forward with your elbow.
In other words, I'm not open enough.
Not really. It's more so I want to see how much, like I want to see if you're doing something intentionally or if it's a range of motion thing. So just straddle. Here, stand in your straddle. Just stand in your straddle, and then just reach down and try to pull through. Now fold your arms to make 90-degree angles. There you go. Now reach down. How do you feel? Are you feeling like you're leaning forward?
I feel like my hips went back a little bit.
This is where the pancake.
Yeah.
This is where the pancake is becoming clutch. Because you both are really strong, but it's almost like you're training a very specific set of muscles that help in pressing. And what you're describing is what Dan mentioned earlier, which is what I want, which is to just work from this position and bring my feet up just from shifting my body. But that's not going to fully happen until we close the pancake, all of us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we're more like that. Yeah.
We have to close the pancake, and then everything is able to lean, not forward, but lean up and shift.
Right. Because then it'll just be there because of the flexibility.
Exactly. Yeah. So your hips will just be over your shoulders. Yeah.
Man, I gotta get that pancake.
Mm-hmm. I don't find like I progress very much with the pancake unless I'm like pulling on, being pushed. Or...
Oh yeah, that was, oh my god, that's great. Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
It's gonna be hard, but keep it consistent. When you hold like that, it's tightening things up. It's like breaking.
Oh. Yeah, my body's in survival mode. Oh.
I don't know what the bar felt great.
That's a good idea. Oh.
But I also exposed my limited range of motion. So you see how far you're letting yourself go down now? When I have the bar, I can't go down that far because I have to be honest.
With your straight back or something?
Keep that back straight.
What's this gonna roll up on?
So here, you already started arching.
Yeah, so trying to.
Oh, go ahead. You're trying to do what?
Trying to like sink it back and get my head up. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Am I still arched? Is it just because the bar's on my shoulder? Or am I like actively bending forward?
You have a slight, ever so slight arch right here. So come 90. Come 90. Okay, wherever you are 90, okay, keep the bar here. I know you're gonna want to roll it back, but keep the bar here, stay 90, and keep this solid. So did you feel that?
No.
You got an you don't feel your adjustments, man? Okay, so you can see here, there's a little bit of straight, and then it curves.
Yeah,
right?
it does. Yeah.
So this is
like here.
There you go.
exposing-
Yeah.
This is actually, so come up a little bit. Come up a little bit. Come up a little bit. Yeah.
Whoa.
You have to be able to hold
I
this
see.
and then go further. But that's when I say it exposes you, it means that really, that's all you got.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Oh no.
Where you were was actually bending, and that's what was giving you the cross. So this exposes where you actually have that. That's what we're bringing all that forward. Yes, and that
It's easier to feel this in the weight as a counter. Yeah.
So I think another good way to do this is when you're honestly doing the partner straddle stretch. You can get away with that too, because your partner can pull from the top of their shoulders. It's a little bit of a different angle, but they can pull you in a direction that keeps that chest lined up and keeps that back straight. But again, if you choose to arch and give.
I like it with the weight. I like that.
It feels honest for me. That's how I describe it.
That's interesting to try to think
See,
about.
you have more.
Putting your
You
core
have
on
more.
that.
That's good.
This is all I got though.
See, all good? Okay.
I see it.
We're
now.
going to. No. Don't stick your butt out. Just keep this nice and straight.
Okay.
Here. So we'll keep this and go forward a little bit. There. Right here is where you started bending, and here is your fold line. Right?
Okay.
So you're pretty strong. His lower back, right, where he's strong and straight, yours is here. Right? So eventually, for him, this is going to extend
It'll work its way up.
to here.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Oh man.
I like that. Because
Mine is at my tailbone.
This kills my hamstrings.
Say again?
This kills my hamstrings.
That means you haven't really been stretching this whole time.
So this is the other part where it's like, yo, sometimes when you think, and I was just having this conversation with, I think it was Danny, before I came here. I was like, Danny, I was telling him that I want to change up how we work out, because I was like, okay, we're going to start working out. He's like, I want to do this, this, and this. I was like, we've been doing that for years. And I think if we do that again, we're going to end up with the same results. Obviously, that is good, right? I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's not working, but we're not hitting where we need to hit. There's some false confidence that we gained along the way, thinking that this was it, right? When in reality, you have to go back to kindergarten.
Yes.
Right? Sitting on the floor at 90 degrees, chest up, slightly leaning forward. But you see how, even now, I just want to arch everything, right? But I can't. Straight. And then that, again, when we fold like that, lifting is just lifting up your legs. You know? It won't feel like a press. What you guys are training, though, will 1000% translate into block pressing, you know what I'm saying, and give you guys the range of motion and the movement for those things, for sure. Yeah, because that comes from a little bit of a different area.
That's true.
But to get a handstand that is balanced, not being held, that's the difference. There are strong handstands that are being held, and there are balanced handstands that are just up. Right, and I want to be able to feel this, because I felt this like 3 times in my life, and it was like everything felt in sync.
Yeah.
And I chose when to come down. I was just like, "Are we good? All right, let's come down."
That's so
You know, it wasn't like,
it's like that straight back. It even makes sense from in watching some of my videos. This is my next thing, and that's where this is going to come more. Like, I call it opening up, thinking it's my shoulders, but it's really that back. Because if that's flexible enough, I'm flexible enough through my arms. I can be here, that's fine. But I can't extend my back enough to keep my arms in this position when I'm down there. And that's the problem. Because I can't align my body like this upside down. Whereas if I could, and my legs are just dangling next to me, then it's just they go up.
and you're strong to lift up your legs. You know that.
Yeah.
You know?
So that's what it is. The next step. We're unlocking the codex.
By a little. And you know, there's something to be said about the patience as well, because that's something that I've tried to explain to other people too. And I said, but I'm doing it. It's just like, wait, you're really close to doing it. You're like doing it adjacent, but you're not really doing it. Until we do things that expose them, like this. Thankfully, this is like exposing in terms of like, you know, this is us, you're fine. Hey, do this. And you see why you can't do that? It's because of da. Oh, yeah. Man, okay, I got you, bro.
Harold, you're working on like building your business, right? What resources do you have in place for that?
So building my business in terms of, so today is supposed to be, so Danny and I want to have our business. So we're gonna have to open up the LLC. In terms of personal resources for my business, I took some classes and I'm pretty prepared for my marketing side of things. I'm using a huge amount of third-party resources that come in packages so that a lot of the questions that are asked are already asked. Or I have a few mentors. I'm actually, I have been able to talk to for Darren. He's one of the people I want to talk to. But I have a lot of different people that I'm speaking to about their personal experience. I have a few funds that are put away specifically for this goal. But I'm not sure if that answers your questions in terms of resources.
Kind of.
Okay.
So the call that I was just on, some people I used to know from they're kind of working. I need to talk to you a little bit more about what the model is. But part of it seems like education finances, the other part seems like there's an opportunity for learning more specifically about and at least from what they were sharing with me, in terms of the people you get to connect with as mentors, as additional mentors, these are like really high level, six-figure, blah, blah, all that stuff. So they were asking me if I knew some people who might be interested in hearing kind of their pitch and getting some of their kind of knowledge base with it too. And you were the first person that came up.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested.
Okay.
For sure.
Well, that would be cool then. I told them that I had some people in mind and that I could share a couple of numbers with them and that they would put us in a text group. I would be in it as well. And that way, you know, people some kind of scam or whatever.
Let me tell you, I've been involved in a few pyramids. Pyramid situations. And that's all right.
All right, well that's cool. And I guess if you could ask Penny, if you can do with that too.
Yeah.
I put both of you guys in there.
Do you know what the time frame is for that?
It's more of a part-time education thing. They said that if you're putting in like an hour a day, so you can put in a couple hours a week, but it's very flexible. And it's more in terms of the learning and the networking aspect of it, which makes sense. But yeah, for me, some of the things that they were talking about, I'm interested in for myself. I just know that I need to filter down some more things to have more time to do that. But yeah, I thought of you because I know that you're closer to doing the business side of things than I am. So it's like, yo, man, if there was somebody that could take advantage of this.
I need to learn how to create business liquidity. And by that, I mean, I know that there's this, I guess it's not a secret because the information is out there, but I don't know what the recipe is to be able to be successful with credit, with debt.
Okay.
My relationship with that is that I just need to get rid of but there is an entire lifestyle of professionals. There's an entire lifestyle of professionals that know how to use credit to their advantage. And I need to learn a little bit more of the process of doing that. Before you try to relax, you're losing
Yes.
here. So you still breathe, right? You're doing right by breathing, but this we want to feel a little bit more of that relaxing. So come back up again.
Like I said, a little closer that time.
And you know what? You know how I know that you're doing it right? Every time you shift, it's like you pull your heels forward, your knees rotate and give you more space.
Okay.
Good. Good. You made 2 shifts that really help. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh,
nice. You know how I know this is working? Because you're doing it right, and as that muscle starts to get exhausted and tired, other muscles are trying to fire, but you're not letting them.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
I like it.
It's like doing an iso exercises.
It must be done.
yeah.
Appreciate
Need
it.
some
Yeah.
some feedback.
We'll get that flexibility, baby.
Okay. Should I try to straddle as wide as I can? Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Okay.
Good.
Oh,
You
dude.
don't have to go anywhere.
Oh.
You're tighter on this side.
Ah.
Come up.
Ah.
Reset. Relax.
Okay.
2, 1. Nice. Right there. Just hold that. Nice. Ooh, yep. Nice. Look at the bell at the top of the wall.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Ah. Whoa. Ah.
An alignment, what'd you say?
An adjustment?
An adjustment.
An adjustment.
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah. Yeah. So you have spots in your back where your vertebrae are opening, and it's like cracking your back, but you don't seem to feel them when they happen. But when they happen, they give you more range of motion, and you go deeper into whatever it is that you're doing.
That part I feel.
Yeah. It happened once, and you had a big one at practice. One
Yeah.
time.
Dude, that's the one that saved my life.
Yeah.
Mm.
That was like, whoo.
That one, yeah, I didn't feel it, but immediately afterwards, I felt the relief.
Mm.
It might have been like, I haven't been here for like years.
Dude, I at least know, because that happened like early this past year, right? So when I think that happened was December the previous year. So it was at least 8 or 9 months
Wow.
that I felt it. It's just like this, I can't stretch it. I don't know what it is. Every day waking up is uncomfortable. It's like, what is happening to me?
You had
Wow.
you had started to solidify living in that poor position.
Yeah.
And we finally got you out of it. And now you've been doing a really good job of since then maintaining and doing things to support keeping that way.
Yes. That's another reason the pancake is like my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it for this stuff, the leans and stuff. Time to go to the pull-ups, dips, squat jumps, and farmers.
Okay.
4 sets of this. Let's go. Turn on some beats, man.
Well, is there ginger or something in that?
The ginger's fine. It's the parsnip.
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 I don't like parsnip.
Okay.
How I
Look
feel
at my
about
niece.
parsnip.
We don't care about that.
How I feel about parsnip is how I feel some people feel about beets. I'm fine with beets now.
The best.
When's she gonna come visit?
You know, they were up here for 2 home shows ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
they came up. I got to try to get them to come up again. There we go. Yeah. All right, it's time to turn up on this workout. Pull-ups, dips, squat jumps,
Whoa,
and
it's 7:30.
arms.
Yeah, it is 7:30. Let's go crush the rest of this.
Yeah.
Here, take a mic.
All right.
Speak to him, man.
All right, we out here. We getting this music going. Letting y'all know what it is. You about to turn up. Huh? No. Are you trying to do squats?
I just got these inclines, so when you squat, you can elevate your heels.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
Fridays.
Fridays.
Yeah, we'll be squatting on Friday. Oh, got him. Then I'll be here doing squats by myself. Huh? Yes, sir. Let's go. This is what it is, man. Gains, gains, step by step and inch by inch.
Wider than shoulder width. The wider you go, the more back you focus on squeezing your shoulders together. Yeah, in the lats? Good. Yeah, more back. Oh, man.
Yes. Especially with that wide grip. Uh-huh. And then hack jump squats. Harold, you gonna use those grips for farmer carries?
Yeah, wow.
Woo! I don't want that smoke. Give it a minute and then run it back. Grips, forearm, core. Yeah. So we'll do, since we have 8 sets of farmer carries, we're going to alternate where the first time through, we'll do it like this. The second time through, we'll go 1 right. We'll come back, then we'll do 1 left. And then the third set, we'll do both again. And we'll skip on the 4th set and then repeat on 5, 6, 7. So the 4th set in these next 2 blocks are only going to have 3 workouts each. That's how we. Oh no, you're good. Yeah, well, you're good. 2, we do both for the first one, and next set we'll do 1 of each time. Yes, sir. You have a timer? Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah, take a minute and then run it through again. It's ultimately going to be 8 sets, but the first 4, let me back up. It's 2 sets of 4 exercises each. The first 4 are pull-up, dip, squat jumps, and farmer carry. And the next 4 are rows, diamond push-ups, calf jumps, and farmer carry. What was that? Oh. Core work. Oh, oh. right side. Yes, sir. One minute. Are we rolling now? It's Dallas AU. Six seconds. Grind don't stop. Oh, you're fine. Oh, we locked in now. Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. The fight is real. Rolling with 70s this time. Forearm work, core work, grip work. Come on. Grip weakening. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. 1 minute. Let's go. Yeah, man. Them forearms feeling it yet? Forearms cooking. 2 seconds. More pull-ups. 4th set incoming. No! All in due time. This is all good work, man. What'd you?
So I've actually been doing dips pretty well. I've been working on dips specifically since last semester, and I couldn't actually do a dip with my strength at the time. I was just doing negatives. Now, but the point where I can do 10, but I shifted. I was doing 5 for a really time. Nice 5, really slow, really controlled. Just last week, I started shifting to explosive dips.
Ooh.
And it felt great the first 2 times I did it. Third time I did it, I felt something here, like I either pulled something or something popped,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's a very small muscle fiber. I feel it specifically. It's at the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
right here, wraps around all the way to here.
Mm-hmm.
So as we're doing more, I'm firing that deltoid, but I think it's under the deltoid where I'm feeling that pain. And then again, at the bottom, it just says stop.
Okay.
Right. So what I'm going to do is, it's obviously talking to me. I've lost the ability to do this, which I could have done when I walked in here, without pain. Yeah. So with that, I'm going to take this as, okay, this is for today. I hope that I can at least do 5 tomorrow. If I can't do 5 tomorrow, I should just stop completely, but I'm a glutton for consequences. But this is where I get sorely frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
Because I even did lighter stuff intentionally, and I kept everything to 5 reps. I didn't do more than 5. I think I did 7 here. I'm still at 1. I remember I'm still at 1. Okay. So.
Hey man, you in the mix though. The power's there. And it's building back up and you're proving that. Like these little things are, even though they keep happening, they're setting you back less and less every time. Seems like you're adapting better and recovering faster from every little thing that pops up. So, absolutely.
Dips, but I mean, you were literally walking off the track and nothing to it.
Right.
Now you lost like, I don't know how many. 21.
Bro, heck yeah.
3 weeks.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, you're on an upward trajectory.
Bro, this man is on an Everest type trajectory.
Yeah, you are.
Let's get it. The work is paying off, man, and it will continue to. Keep up the good work. What will you do to finish out for today?
Probably a cool down stretch.
Okay.
I don't want to stretch too much.
Fair.
The shoulder. I'll probably do some ice.
Okay. No, that's a look for sure. All right. Yes, sir. Hold up. That was 4 already, wasn't it? Yes, because I did that. So this is 5. I'm supposed to be doing, I already messed up. This is set 5. So we should have done rows and diamond push-ups. Oh, wait a second. I think you're right. Correct. You're right. Because I did left and right in the same set. And then my third set, I did both. That's right. Okay. Look at me trying to get out of here a rep early. Yes, sir. Huh?
I do miss some things about the military. There was some intensity. Some people are still lazy, but there's some other people who have like a real intensity to be.
That's the thing. I guess it was at MEPS talking to some people there, and they were saying like, oh no, it wasn't MEPS. It was in the interview with the recruiter. Like, there's always going to be people who are trying to do the minimum, but there's opportunities for growth for the people willing to grow. Yeah. And I like that. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, that was the thing. Because we did 3 sets like that, we weren't supposed to do a 4th set here. That's what it was.
Oh. So should I go ahead and do 4 sets since you did?
You can. And then it'll just mean the next set, we're only going to do this twice. We'll do 1 more of each side, and then 1 more with both. And that'll be it for, yeah. So ideally, it's 2 sets of 4 set workouts each. The farmer's carry should be full, left, right, full, left, right, full. But since we did left and right together, it's 3, full, left, right, full, left, right, full. That's what it is.
That makes sense. Good.
So doing this full one on the 4th means we only have 2 sets of farmers left. 1 minute, and then rows. I might need my Crocs for this. Excuse me. Yeah. You gonna put them up? Okay. Good looks, man. Hey, man, you contributing by being here.
So this is, like you're talking right here, I'm just exposing myself to it. This is one of those areas where maybe there's still something for me to learn. Remember how I was telling you, I'm getting better at avoiding anger and looking for the lesson. That's only taking spaces. Right now, I'm struggling. I want to immediately understand, well, why can't I do this? Why wasn't the adjustments that I made weren't enough? Yeah. And more of the frustration comes from the fact that this is a physical activity. So this should and could be an outlet for me expressing those things. Yeah. Then when you injure yourself, you lose the outlet. Yeah. So then the process of like, what should I do in this situation? And my main response is, let's try to get your time to push that. But then we're back to the front. Right? Processing this. Was it Corey or you that asked me the question earlier, like, what are some of the lessons I'm learning from this experience? This is one of those things. And I'm not the only person who's going through this. There will be athletes that have experienced this too. What can I share with them?
Yes.
In terms of the immediate response, I feel what you need to feel. Okay, fine, I'm feeling what I need to feel. But I also feel angry and frustrated, and I want to do something about it. So what is that? So maybe this is what I'm learning to be able to share that with someone in the future.
That's a good perspective, man. Especially when you conjoin that with the knowledge base that you already have. Like being able to, you're already one of the best, if not the best people person in terms of coaches we have on the team. So being able to resonate to that part of the experience as well, you'll probably end up saving people from their own injuries and frustration going through a season. Because, shoot, man, how many people did we have on the sidelines? Yeah, man.
Reading that rebound.
Yes.
There's something before.
Diamond push-ups. Yes.
This is what it feels like after rock climbing. It's just like a balloon, and it's just rock hard. Like I can't even like squeeze my
Dang. Let's go. Making good time to 8:02. Few of these quick sets left. Wrap this joint up and go home. Yeah. Oh yeah? Hey, let's go. That's what's up. Okay.
Well, I didn't actually play Anthony. I played this other guy. We were doing like 1v1. Crushed it, bro.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. You're gonna be a natural, man. Dude. It's a thing, man. If they get rid of it, I don't know what I'm gonna do because those other matches are too long. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. That was a hard one to get into just for that. I love the graphics, I love the style, but couldn't do it with how long, man. You're right. It's L's all around. That's such an underrated move for core. Yeah, I haven't done them in a long time. And I was just watching a video they were talking about. I was like, you know, that has to be a part of this regimen.
That's a place where a lot of people who don't work out and have natural strength is where they get it from. A lot of them.
Yeah. You know, and it's called a farmer's carry. It makes sense. Because if you think of farmers, yeah, yes. It's like all of that work, anything that you're carrying, whether it's tools, buckets, hay bales, water, whatever it is on the farm, you're in that position all day. Yep. Hey. They know what it is. Yes, sir. You on the track, man. So close. Huh? Oh, yeah. Snowboarding. Very first time. Amazing. Couldn't get enough. I actually we went on double black diamonds and everything that day. And I was fine through all of that. I slid on my butt on a lot of them, but I was fine. Where I broke my arm, there was this pretty flat transition between the greens and the blues. Me and my buddies were racing to see who could get through this little 3-foot gate the fastest. And I was in the lead, just coasting flat, no edges to hold or anything, which I didn't know. I didn't have enough experience. But one of the guys in our group comes, he had the momentum, he had the speed, and he goes, and his board clips the front edge of mine. So I end up rocking like this, rocking back to support and falling backwards. And boom, I found it. He was asking me about my Guild Wars account. I found my login. That was crazy. It was a mad guess to get the password, but it's from like 20 plus years ago. Yeah.
I swear you guys are all I think you guys were very impressive. I cannot imagine putting myself. Is that where you got your injury? No, I got hit by a car. Oh my! Hey, well.
You should have seen the car though. That's wild.
So you were in a vehicle when you
I was driving. He hit me. It was like either 89 or 98. Oh, jeez. Yeah, he was the whole part. He just died of natural causes, so he didn't die from.
You really needed to not be behind the wheel.
Yeah, that's the problem. 100%.
I thought you were just walking and minding your own business.
I was driving to the job of a lifetime. That's okay. I wouldn't be here.
That's. Oh, go for it. There you go. Look at that. We got some rebound action. You see the adjustment real quick there? On the toes, the balance.
Is that what they're supposed to do?
Yeah, you fixed it automatically. Let's go.
How many reps do I need to do?
15. That's good work, man.
There's a house inside of you, man. Somebody's screaming to come out. How often you guys come?
Man, ideally it would be 5 days a week, but it's not.
I'm too busy throwing sticks around ruining my back.
It'd be like that sometimes. Yes, sir. Last one for these. But yeah, I went back, and as soon as my hand hit the ground, I heard the snap. All right, Derek. My friends were trying to troll me. They're like, hey, man, get up. Let's go. I was like, guys, I broke my arm. And you know me, I'm not like super emotional or whatever. So they're like, man, stop playing. I'm like, no, for real, guys, I broke my arm. Yeah. Fortunately, it was cold, so I couldn't feel it. I just heard it. But eventually, they got a snowmobile for me. What is that, 2 rows or 3? Okay, so this is 3 and 4 coming up, no more farmers. No, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna get this done. It's closing time now. The only thing I don't like about these things. Only one more of those. Yes, sir. Last one. That's a wrap. Let's go, Caden. Finish strong, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How many are you doing? Okay, my bad. I said 15, he said 50. I'm gonna live to fight another day with that.
This is another area where I wish I could take out my body and work on it. I found the culprit to address this. I need this.
Ah. And finish with the tuck. You're good, man. Good stuff. Wrap that up. 8:15. Man, in full performance gear. I'm out here in work gear.
Being a QP.
One day,
One day.
that form just. Bop!
I would like to, as a goal, be able to do like, probably not the world's slowest, but the world's slowest QP. But like from like. This
Oh yeah, curl that joint.
Oh, that would be insane.
Dude.
And then whoop. Bring it down, imagine. I don't know about the bringing down part, but I definitely have thought of for a long time to be able to slowly. I would need a specific partner. That can't just be anyone.
For sure.
But that's something I would
But you could start with like a 10-pound dumbbell.
like to do. Yeah. Love doing that. Grabbing the dumbbell. That's
Yes.
how I practice my hand to foot.
Uh-huh.
When I was first training.
Okay.
All day.
Forearms, man.
gonna go
I'm a
home and do
fan.
some rice training. Get some more of that felt.
That's what I'm talking about. Man, good stuff, guys.
You guys are so fast here. What the heck?
Ah.
You guys probably do that thing where you all your veins pop out.
I don't know.
You don't even have to squeeze.
I don't know. For some reason, my right arm has always been like this. But I think it's a little bit more, you can see it's a little bit more translucent than my left. I had oatmeal dropped on me as a kid. Yeah, so like this spot here where it's like lighter, that's what it did to my skin.
Interesting.
Yeah, so the heat made me a little translucent.
You want to be the invisible man? Soaked in oatmeal.
I could. Yeah, you can still see the area where it was. All of that. I do not recommend.
There it is. You have it on this one.
That little thing?
Yeah, there. This is very important in arm wrestling.
Really?
Yeah, that little guy right there.
Bro, that's hard to get my arms there.
That's a secret weapon.
Maze Life in the chat. What's up? Nigel in the building. What's up, Nigel? What's up, Tyler? Was that the J? What's up? What's up? Used to have his voice down well, not anymore. Now I sound dumb if I try, and that's okay. Hey man, thanks for tuning in. We out here and we out. Like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.